Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, we're off for more of a hatting time, and in the last episode, we pretty much spent the entirety of our time filming the conductor's latest movie, Murder on the Hour Express. I cannot roll those R's, I'm not even going to try. But we pretty much spent our entire time in there getting 2 achievements and whatnot, and in this episode, we actually have some money. We're going to go back to Mafia Town and finish what we started there, because we still have that one mission that we couldn't do before that requires 100 ponds to unlock, and we're not spending our money on anything at the moment. Plus, we can just, you know, whack this thing and get a bunch of ponds out of. Now, before we actually continue, since we're passing through this area yet again, there's an ice panel leading up to the slide, and there's a bunch of letters coming out of it. You can go up there right now, but I'm going to leave it for a bit because we can't exactly do anything up there in the main game. That is not on the PC version, excluding mods, that, well, we can actually do anything up there at the moment. However, on PC, we can go do mod stuff up there. I'm leaving that for now, so we're going to ignore that for a bit. Instead, I want to use a couple of my tokens, because if we check here, we got 5 tokens, so we can give it a spin right now, and once we get another token, we can give it another spin later. For now, though, I want to see if I can get what I want. Heck yeah. Alright. What are we gonna get? Not that. It's just the same hat but with a bow on it. That looks interesting. But I want to reroll. Ah, well, we got the bow with the stripes. I guess we will have it on. We get a nice bow with it as well. Look at that. Nice stripy little hat. Yeah, that's not what I was hoping for, but that's what we got, and I can't really change that unless I re-record, so we'll stick with it for now. And I feel like a change of colour is in order. I don't really want minty fresh anymore, so let's go plumber. I actually feel like that's kind of necessary for what we're about to do, because if we go back into Act 6, which we can now afford, heating up Mafia Town. Perspiration, yes, unfortunately. Mission, cool things down. Lots of fried mafia. It's Lethal Lava Land! I wonder what happened to make this place go up in flames. Literally. The geyser's become a volcano, and the sea itself is literally lava. Coming out of taps.
Look at mess. This is terrible. Someone turn on all faucets in Mafia Town. Same faucets that control the town volcano. Was it you, child? No? Mafia think he saw a little girl turn on all faucets. Little hat kid, can you save Mafia Town by turning off all faucets? If you close all, maybe water start flowing again.
Sounds like a plan. Look at these guys. Oh no, yikes, as they just shimmy along to the beat. Yes, for whatever reason, these faucets, or in the UK, taps, pretty much have access to spitting out lava. That seems like a really stupid design choice, but there you go. We can't exactly explore the entirety of the level because the lowest parts of the level are actually submerged in lava, including the entire sea. How you can change sea from water to lava, I'm not going to question it, to be honest, because it doesn't make sense. But since we're wearing the plumber stuff, we can actually, you know, deal with that sort of stuff. And, well, I would have tight-roped, but I somehow lived. Very close. Look at this. Literal walls of lava right here. It's ridiculous. By the way, I want to try and grab as much money as possible. Pretty much we're going to have to explore this entire level yet again, but as I said, the lowest parts of the level are completely submerged, so we can't actually get that ice yarn that is underneath that ice panel. That bit is just submerged, so that's our limit for exploration. But that doesn't mean we can't grab any of the other stuff in this level, so we will be making our way around to do just that. So, first of all, just make our way over this way and grab some of these ponds. Even the crane is in the wrong position. The button is not there, by the way. We can use this to flip around the place, so we might as well see where this will take us. If it wants to switch to that. There we go. Leads us to a bunch of mafia. We were already here. That's fine, because actually we can go down this way. Because there's another faucet down this way. And I want the brewing hat, because I want to blow these up. So, there's not really much of a plan here. We just got to keep going around the place and just turn off all the faucets, and that's pretty much our mission. Do not go down the slides. That is suicide, because that is actually one of the areas completely submerged. Instead, head straight for the tap itself, and I'll just burn my bum. Damage boost. Here's a legit trick. Oh, God. I got stuck. This is bad. I need some health. Badly. How kid needs food? Badly. It'd be nice if I could find some health ponds. That's why I'm kind of fleeing at the moment. Let's cool off. Be nice if that gave us health. Nope, this ain't Mario 64. Those kind of physics do not interest us in the slightest. Hey, there's another pond here. Give me that. Right, let's head back down there again and actually this time do what we were going to do. Should have actually turned the faucet off since I was actually there, but... oh well. Little side tour. Nothing too dramatic. Right, so the problem is there's actually a cannon submerged down there that would actually blast us off to the opposite side of the island through the middle of the volcano, because normally it would take us through the geyser. But in this case, it actually looks way more awesome than it would be normally. But only one set of cannons are available this time, not both of them. So we'll just keep making our way across, and in fact, I want to make my way upwards a tad here. You know what, I'm going to blow these up because I kind of need the money. No joke, we need the money. There's actually something that I want to buy, but I even doubt I'm going to get that many ponds within this level. It's a very big impossibility at this point. But that's only because of an update that I'll get into in just a bit. It kind of changed the badge, but it also increased its worth, literally, in many ways. So it's kind of a little bit of a problem. By the way, this cannon's not active, so we can't use that right now. Yeah, I want to make my way over this way now that I'm up here. And please don't slip, kid, that would be terrible. Let's blow this up at least. Oh, that was perfect. Alright. Panel must be further upwards then. For some reason I'm having trouble finding this one panel. Oh, I know where it is. It's on the outer rim of the top part of the tower. So what I want to do is make my way back over here. Let's wall climb up here. No bonk would be nice, but I don't have it, so I don't have it equipped, even. Why did you not run up the wall? That annoys me. I'll try it again. There we go. Yeah, I want to be up here because no, this isn't the right panel, is it? No, this isn't the right panel. This is the panel we want, because when we were chasing the executive that we were just talking to before, we saw this in the distance, and we couldn't reach it. This is how we reach it. You just become ice, you flip all the way over here, and I believe we can blow open these barrels and crates behind these brewing yarn, which is kind of convenient that it gives you this, if you can blow them up, because they're not exactly glowing yellow. But, you know, why not try? Nope, we can't actually blow them up. Interesting. It's a bit of a tease, but hey, you'll still get the thing, so I want to go ice hat again, and it didn't go for some reason. Odd. Yeah, it's crazy that we're not actually just burning up standing right next to it. Bunch of ponds there. And you know what? Flip all the way down! Oh god, this looks bad. Well, that was convenient. Stopped right before the lava itself. Well, I would stay down here, but there's actually a panel up above that I really want to go get. It's a shame that you can't cancel in the middle of flipping, because that would make things a hell of a lot easier. But can't really do anything about that at the moment. And I think the word hell is appropriate right now, considering how, you know, infested with flames this place is. But yeah, I want to flip all the way this way, because if we make it back to this area, we can also get this yarn all the way over here. And just like the ironicness from before, you need to use the ice yarn in order to get an ice yarn. Kind of redundant. This backdrop looks awesome though, by the way. All those heat effects. But what I want to do is jump all the way down this way. Yeah, right now I'm just mostly going after some of the out of the way faucets, as well as get the rest of the items. In fact, those are all the items that we can grab right now. We can't enter the Mafia HQ because we don't have anything to pressurize the other switch. We can't even get up there at the moment. And we can't get that one that's submerged under, well, lava. So what we're going to do is that we're going to head down this way now, back over to this area. And we can actually go grab this one now. I should have grabbed it earlier, but I wanted to actually get on top of the tower where the badge center is, right over there, in order to get that brewing yarn before. But we can just give this a couple of whacks. There we are. It's actually kind of cool, because heck, that was not cool. Get it? But yeah, it's kind of cool because Hack Kid actually counts them when you go. There's just not a counter for actually, doing them. Thing is, though, is that you can see them by the flames on the map, well, on the screen when you're walking around. So you don't need your specialised cap in order to actually seek them out in the first place. So that's quite nice. So I was just grabbing a few ponds while trying to get back over this way. Nice! Actually nailed that one. Right, so to make this a little bit easier so you don't just drop into the fiery sea below. Hat Kid in the Fire Sea. That might actually be my title. We want to get Ice Hat. It's kind of funny how we're using our Ice Hat during the fire level of this mission. But that was all part of the plan, because it's kind of actually used to great effect. To make travel just a hell of a lot easier. Yes, we've already been over here before in order to get a Rift token, but we do need to come back over here because now we actually know what this does. It's a mission required thing. So that's the fourth one, apparently. I think there's 5 that we've got to deal with. Because that one's 1 over there. Nope, there's 6. We can get a few more ponds over here. We're getting a sizable amount, but it's not enough for what we want. Alright, that was a very risky maneuver I just did right there. But that seems to be on the opposite side of the island, which is perfectly fine, because, after I burn my tush, actually there's some health up there, so I'll grab that quickly. There we are. I'm just going to hop into this cannon and just blast to the opposite side, because we haven't been through this cannon yet, and it looks awesome when it's on fire! Look at that! Beautiful! And we're on the opposite side of the island, right next to this faucet up here, and we can just loop back round to the other one, and we're done. Perfect. So, a couple of detours for pond collecting purposes, and for grabbing collectibles, but other than that, there's not really any preferred way on doing this, because some of them are more harder than others, and the one that we're going to get last is actually going to be the hardest one. I didn't mean to slip there. Actually, that's an idea. No. Go back to Brewing Hat. I don't want to go no hat. I want to try. Can I actually hit these with the... Where the hell did that go? How do I hit an enemy from up here? That was not even the right angle by any stretch. Okay, the Brewing Hat cannot activate the taps. I was wondering. That's what I was trying to experiment with, but then I completely whiffed. Or did like a high up throw. Kind of weird. Alright, so let's grab this. Let's hop on top of this tent here. There we are. There's a couple of ponds up here as well we can grab. There we are. And...
Go away! Mafia watching shows. High interest in plotline.
Fair enough. I didn't actually realise I could check that, so that's actually pretty cool. Good thing we headed past this way. Right, let me... Excuse me. Let me bounce on... I'm not going to be able to bounce. Okay, fair enough. In fact, I'm just going to come over here instead. There's our ice yarn, literally right below this barrel. I don't even know how this barrel's not alight. But yeah, that yarn right under there, if we could just go just a little bit downwards and just use our ice hat, we would be cool and get that. But we can't, because it's too hot for us. Surprising that the yarn doesn't burn, but if it's an ice yarn, it makes sense. So we've got to pretty much bounce on all of these over here and make a very perilous journey across these tight ropes to make it to this very out of place faucet that's on the top of the, or to the side of the lighthouse. Get some height. It's a good thing that you can snap onto it pretty easily. Wish I could say that for another zip line that we're going to be dealing with later. And yeah, those Mafia... Oh no. I just slid on the lava somehow. Oh my god, I'm going to die. Okay, I lived. But yeah, these Mafia are actually swimming in the lava, and when we were grabbing that other one on those falling platforms... Oh god. I'm in mid-jump. That's not good. Just changes it back to water. But yeah, those Mafia are able to swim in lava and bounce off it perpetually without dying, and yet only a couple of whacks from our umbrella is enough to take them down. They're made of tougher stuff, but not sterner stuff. They can't take a hit, but they can swim very well. They're kind of like very weak Gorons in that respect. Since we're here and it's ponds, I'm going to go grab these. Even though we've already done this pond cluster already. I'm pretty sure. If not, it doesn't really give us anything. It just gives us more money. There we are. And that's it. Nothing else. So, yeah, we don't get sent back to the top. We're going to have to make our way back to where we began, which is perfectly fine, because we've grabbed everything we wanted to. We've turned off all the taps. The volcano is now a geyser again, and somehow that's going to change the sea back from lava. Still don't know how that works. In fact, I still don't understand how the Mafia can just swim perpetually in lava. But I'm going to blow up a few more of these, and I'll meet you guys back at the top, because I'm going to be grinding up on a bit of money on the way back. So just give me a moment. And we're back. Alright, so just grabbed a few more ponds on the way back here. Went a little bit detourish in order to grab more ponds. Let's blast off. I still have enough of what I need to do, but that's just a thing We nailed that landing, though.
You did it! Small child saved Mafia Town! Now Mafia no longer need to eat lava for breakfast. Amazing!
Well, considering you can actually swim in it, or bounce off of it with your butts, your stomach's must be made of sterner stuff than anything else.
Please, take this as trophy. You are truly the hero of Mafia Town!
They present us with a timepiece on a platter. They're all cheering for our success. We are now in their good books, despite, you know, killing their leader and all. And this is what I mean by that you can't actually, like, you know, get in there by yourself, because the buttons, you can't press them both. By the way, the ropes are still actually here, they're just not rendered. And there's nothing stopping you from jumping over the guys, especially with the brellies that they have that bounce you quite high. But yeah, despite taking out their leader, since we've helped them save their town instead of, you know, Mustache Girl activating all the taps to sink them in lava, we're now in their good books. It's a shame that we just had to take down their leader in order to do it. What? Who's invading now? Is it the executive? Actually, it's something run out of Banjo-Kazooie. Or ukulele. Probably ukulele, because that's actually indie and you can get away with that. Okay. I think it's time to actually go see what is going on. By the way, I want to... No, not go back to that hat. We might as well have the best flair. And we're going to go back to normal colours for now. With a nice spiffy hat. Who are you, Jarface? You look like a Potato Head ripoff.
So, we meet again. My arch-nemesis.
Who?
What? You don't remember me? How rude. It's me, boss of the Mafia. Remember? You blew me up in our little indiscretion, and your young friend captured my remains in this jar?
She actually found time to do that. But you're not a brain in a jar, your eyeballs in a jar with a twitchy moustache, apparently. How does that even work?
I'm without a body. I should be furious, but it is okay. The past is the past, and I'll accept your carcass as an apology.
You what?
You won't hand it over? Such nerve on such a small child. If I had hands, I would slap you.
Whoa.
I'll just buy a new body then. There has to be some poor soul out there who would be willing to trade his corpse for money.
We'll come back to that.
I may not look like it right now, but I'm well traveled. I know the whereabouts of all the secrets on this planet. Buy my map badge, and I will show you where you can find relics that will make you rich.
How do we just go from you threatening to, like, kill me, to stealing a body, and then to selling me a badge that helps me? What? Well, this is his way of making money in order to get a badge in the first place by helping us. And he looks bloody hilarious. Bloody is actually kind of funny because he's nothing but juice. Maybe that's brain juice, who knows? Maybe that's how he's still technically alive somehow. He's like bobbling around. We got the compass badge. Now here's the thing. I'm pretty sure this used to cost about 100 or 150, maybe even 200 pons. Can't exactly remember. The reason? Because the badge used to just be called the map badge, as he already said. It used to only point out relics, and if you grabbed like 12 out of the 27 relics, the rest of the relics become rift tokens, and it will only detect those rift tokens because they originally used to be relics. Because that was a little bit janky, because of how I explained it, it now just detects all relics and all rift tokens, because, yeah, as I said, once you grab 12 relics, the rest of the relics become rift tokens, and it originally only used to detect those that have been turned into rift tokens. Now it's just all of them across the board, but it only shows you up a weird little screen on the side that really just points you in a direction, like a compass, but the thing is, it's just... you have to use it when you're standing still, so it's not really that helpful unless you're just having a look around. Plus, it can only find the ones that are not in chests and actually have a visible rainbow. So, if they're too far off that you can't see them, that's when it becomes helpful. But I can't buy right now because we don't have enough pons, not nearly enough, so we're going to have to save up just a bit. For now, though, we are back in Battle with the Birds, because we're going to have to make good on our original promise and go to DJ Grooves. The conductor kind of blackmailed us, but DJ Grooves seems to be a nice guy, and look at his credits. DJ Grooves as the stylish mentor, Little Girl as the mysterious diva, Moon Penguins as the hungry public. This is more of a preliminary trailer teaser for our next big project, I guess. We're going to have to go out and make ourselves known. The newest star in DJ Grooves' production.
Welcome to the first day of shooting, darling. We need to transform you into the biggest movie star the bird world has ever seen. You need to become a diva. That's why I've called for a press conference here on our moon set. You need to get out there in front of the cameras and electrify the public, darling. Get them really up and going for your movies.
We are on the moon. The tourist said he wanted to go to the moon. Maybe we'll bump into him here since it's a press conference.
Once you've got them going crazy, come back here and we'll show off our new prop. That's right. We'll unveil our new movie prop to the masses.
Alright, so the goal of this mission is to basically just walk around, say hello to everybody, walk into the front of the cameras to take pictures.
Thanks.
Oh, so adorable. And that pretty much builds up our number for the fan club. All you gotta do is pretty much max out that number, break the counter, and then you go home. Simple as. So yeah, when we were dealing with the Mafia, yeah, technically the Mafia boss is still alive. Kind of insane if you think about that. These guys don't look like they're gossiping, so they're just having some fun, so we can't talk to them right now. There are some collectibles around here, but the mission won't just end. You will still have to grab the timepiece yourself. And that guy can run you over. Be careful, he's a crazy driver. By the way, these emblems. These are your method of getting massive points, and you want to get them all if possible. They are also pretty much what you need to actually beat the level.
You called, darling? Looks like it's endorsement time. All you penguins out there know my name, DJ Grooves. And I'm telling you, this young girl here is the next hot thing, guaranteed. Just look as she'll climb up this statue and rescue the poor puppy that has gotten stuck. Right, darling?
Then now they're both reusing props. We've got to save Bob again. Yep, same concept, just a different set. And for some reason I'm having a lot of trouble climbing up here. That's better. Nailed it. Boop.
Look at that! She helped the puppy down safe and sound. Too bad it ran off and definitely didn't break into multiple pieces. This is truly a diva I can get behind. Let it be known that this little girl is all about animals. Make sure you join her fan club, DJ Grooves. Out.
Good thing you said that, considering that the entire audience is penguins. I'm just saying, you know. That camera got a bit stuck there. So we just want to keep on making our way around, say hello to everybody, and there is an ice yarn right here, right for the taking, right after a picture. We're just doing a belly slide in that image. Alright. So these guys have been said hello to, and I really need to nail this. This one I never seem to nail. For some reason, I always have trouble landing on this zip line. Okay, I was just doing a little bit of a test preliminary run there. Because I'm going to grab this. I want to jump onto this. There we go. Nailed it this time. I've never actually seen what this one is. Because I never seem to get this one. Oh god, I missed one. And I'm jumping too high. Stop! I missed one. I never get that one! You know what? Screw it. I'm going to reset. Give me a minute. Alright, let's try this again. Maybe I don't need to grab every pod and I just need to grab the token at the end. That's what normally happens every time I try to go over this one. I just, for some reason, completely missed the damn thing. So you know what? I'm just going to go straight for the token. Well, I got the token, but no cutscene happened. Okay, so that's just literally there for extra points. I've never grabbed that one before, I'm not going to lie, but it never seemed to impact my progress on the level, but yeah, it didn't actually do any cutscene either, so I wasn't actually missing out on anything.
You called, darling? Looks like it's endorsement time.
It's weird as well, because every other token in this level actually gives you an endorsement like this.
All you penguins out there know my name, DJ Grooves. And I'm telling you, this young girl here is the next hot thing, guaranteed. Look at how street smart this diva is. She's standing in this sinister alleyway right next to some potential wrongdoers.
They don't know how they're doing anything wrong.
Danger is her middle name, and she's not afraid to step outside of her comfort zone. Make sure you join her fan club. DJ Grooves, out.
Yeah, they weren't doing anything at all. And that was also kind of lackluster because we didn't really do anything. See, look, almost every other time I can nail landing on the bloody zip lines, but just that one in general, I just seem to have trouble. I don't really understand it, but yeah. Oh, hi!
Wow. Thanks.
It's also kind of good that we're actually going out of our way to get these photos as well, because they actually impact the hub in some manner. But before we get in any further into that, I want to come over this way, and I want to drop down somewhere, because there is a collectible right next to the badge seller who is chilling out around here somewhere. Oh, these guys want attention, so we'll go down here.
Oh, hi there.
Oh, hi there! So adorable. Okay, where is the badge seller? He's somewhere around here, I believe. There he is. He's up there. Right next to a brewing yarn. This is where I want to be. Yeah, if you need any extra health, they have some health in the little subway areas that are kind of shut off. Right, let me grab a few of these and pop down here.
Welcome, young one. Please make a purchase at my humble stall.
What have you got? Alright, so we've got the scooter badge and we've got the no bonk badge, as I've already mentioned. As I said, we didn't have the no bonk badge before, but it can make things a little bit easier. We can actually afford... oh, no, we can't actually afford both of these. I'm going to leave the scooter badge for now, because we can actually cover that later. So let's buy the no bonk badge and save us some trouble later on. Yes, we need to build up money for the relic badge, or for the, well, it used to be called now as the compass badge, but considering I'm doing a walk for you guys, I already know the locations of them all, so we'll pick it up at some point so we can still show it off. I believe it also works in mod levels if they have Rift tokens. Alright, so now we've got that. Let's grab this. Literally right next to the badge seller. In fact, the tourist should be just around here, and I want to speak to him before we continue on. So, where are you? Oh yeah, I just saw someone with a camera. Let's go pose for him.
Thanks.
Didn't get a good angle there, buddy. That's fine. Because we got another camera to deal with here. Oh, max Diva levels!
Thank you.
The audience is going crazy, darling. Come over here and show off our new stunner. Our new prop.
And that's the mission complete. We just have to pretty much get everyone to go nuts over our cute as heck antics. But we're not done yet. There are still some tokens to grab and there's still NPCs to talk to. So I will be dealing with that. Now, I can't remember where the tourist is for some reason. I'm having a bit of trouble trying to find him. I want to talk to him though. I know he's around here somewhere. Well, let me just climb back up here for a moment. If I could, I'm having a bit of trouble here. Well, to be honest, I have the no bonk badge, so I could just dash right into a wall like that. In fact, there's a spring here, I can use that. There we go. Let's talk to these guys. Yeah, doesn't really do anything for us now if we do that. By the way, another pond cluster right here that you don't really need to worry about. It just goes around in a circle. Doesn't really yield you anything, but it's more money. So yeah, we don't really need to talk to the ones that have got question marks over them anymore, because we're not going to get points for them. But the ones with the cameras we still want to interact with because they'll give us money.
You called, darling? Looks like it's endorsement time. All you penguins out there know my name, DJ Grooves. And I'm telling you, this young girl here is the next hot thing, guaranteed. Watch as she beats these hard-boiled card players at their own game on her first try.
Get it? Because they're eggs.
This game is easy to understand, darling. You just guess which number of card the other player is holding from 1 to 10. Which card do you think he's holding, darling? Wow, fantastic, incredible! The answer is indeed 3! Folks at home, you have just witnessed the stunning intuition of a true star! Make sure you join her fan club, DJ Grooves, out.
Yeah, it's kind of unnecessary to grab the tokens as well, but they still add up to points outside of the mission. Remember, Battle of the Birds, those ratings, we've got to get those ratings up, and that is still tied to it. So, yeah, just like in the, when we were going through the conductor's level, kind of the same thing there. But I believe there's only one more. Yep, and it's down here. If I can get down. I was grabbing onto stuff. Still can't find that, Oh wait, hang on. This guy wants a photo. Don't run me over, please. Thank you. Right into the camera. That was actually kind of ironic, considering that's how I got that picture. Oh, here he is. He's on the corner. That's why I couldn't find him. He's right here. Let's go talk to you before we did the last thing.
The moon is pretty alright, kid. It feels great finally being here after all these years. But that darn Steve from work sent me a postcard from the sun. He says it's great. I can't believe that guy, always trying to one-up me.
I don't think you have any worried about, mate. I think he took that picture before he evaporated into nothing. My advice is to not go to the sun. It's too hot. Go to Mafia Town for that.
You called, darling? Looks like it's endorsement time.
This one's funny.
Now, darling, I have to mention this. Cooking show hosts have a terrible track record of getting angry and swearing on screen. Try not to use the P word, okay? Don't say P-E-C-K.
Is this a reference to Gordon Ramsay where he has a terrible habit of using the F word? Clearly we know what they're trying to censor by using a different word, and they're birds, so it makes sense, but still.
The conductor is old-fashioned. He throws that word around a lot. It'll get him in trouble someday. Until then, let's keep our show clean.
Are you trying to tell me that the conductor's a chef?
Hello, viewers! Even the biggest celebrities have to eat. And I've got with me the biggest celebrity of them all. Now tell us, darling, what kind of condiments do you like on your tuna sandwiches?
Peg.
Darling! I mean, fellow viewers, look at the mouth on this young girl. She's really something. Shoot! Get out of this endorsement as soon as you can before the old porns watching TV notice what just happened.
We don't want to make him mad, but that was too good a pass up. Yep, you want to say the F word? Use the P word instead. I'm not talking about the one where you have to go to the toilet for, just saying. Yep, you can even bounce off those little ones. But yes, we are actually done in this level. We have got our fan base ready for our next big movie, but that's going to take some time before we're actually ready to do that. And we've also learnt that the Mafia Town boss has survived, and he wants a new body. Looks like we'll be dealing with the devil soon if things go his way. Let's just hope that doesn't happen. But we have another timepiece in our hands. We'll see you guys in the next episode for more of A Hat in Time, where we become the biggest star if things go well.